Sounds good. I hear you. Just getting off work, so I'm a little pooped. Not that what I do is actual physical work, but it just drains the brain. Yeah, I have certain days I suffer from mental exhaustion, and then that turns into complete stupidity. Not yet. I'm encumbered. Got a ton of materials, but I can't make a damn thing. I'm full of rocks. Wonderful.
Well, let me go to today. I do a lot of things. And I'm a level 24.
Nice. So you know what? We used to jump on the boat.
Well, I know a few things I gotta unlock right away now. Oh yeah, it has to be the slope part first.
There we go. Oh yeah, man. Get a little bit heavier. I'll be just about until we stop. There we go. Well, he's got weird hours. Sometimes we don't see him for a couple of days. Sometimes he's on here 24/7. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, you'll meet him one of these days, I'm for sure.
I see Dead is playing GTA with Cams. I guess we've lost him for a while.
Well, I'm wrong on that. I found out a while ago that it's Cam on his account. That's what Cam told me a while ago.
I looked on the thing just a minute ago and it was showing him and Cam both on it.
Oh.
Now, I don't know how all that game share crap works, but I guess they could be crossed over somehow. I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
How can we go? I don't know how to. I don't know how to do them. Can you just like put them or you have to like
Well, you have the dinosaur doorway. The frame has to go down first, and you can place it directly on the floor, or you can place it on foundations, or you can place it on the fence foundations, which usually is the best way to do it because it kind of helps you line it up a little bit better because they're really big. But they'll work on just about anything, and then of course you'll have to have the door to fill the doorway in. And when you look at the Ingram, it looks like you have to have two of them because it looks like just one side, but actually one door build fills the gate.
Yeah, I did something like that to me just a while ago. Said I didn't have trank arrows unlocked. I had to re-unlock it again.
That's weird.
Before I get started, I better make sure I got all this unlocked. I need to make sure I got pillars unlocked. Yep, it's still unlocked. Good. I used my mine a little bit. How much stone door frame? Yep, good. Cool, I'm ready to rock and roll then. My low weight, yep, good. That's what I wanted to be.
Yep. That's one way to do it. Yeah, you can put the spikes right up to the sides of it, yeah.
What is it anymore? 6 pillars it takes?
To what? Lower the foundation?
Yeah.
I usually make 5. I seem to always can get where I need to go in 5.
If I remember right, it's the 3rd time when you place your whatever you use, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go a 4th time, the it goes too low, and the top of the deck of the raft comes through the floor.
Okay.
How can you get a rectifier on the company?
How can you get it, or how can you use it? When you get a T-Rex, right over by where the saddle goes, they'll slot for costumes. You just pop it in there, and it will put it on him, and it'll look like a machine.
So we're going to see the hot part roof or what?
Just you can go deeper into the jungle right behind y'all, or take when you come out of your front of your house. If you go straight to the beach and then go to the right and follow the coast down, you won't get too far before you start running into carnivores. Now, if you're looking for just simple kills for herbivores and stuff like that, then you might better make a boat and head over towards Wild Man on Herbivore Island.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, requires a lot of stone. Holy monkey.
Oh, I have 1,000. I need to do it.
I tell you what, I wish I could find a Dunkleo.
What tools do you have? Do you have the middle ones already?
Yeah.
There's no better ones
No, the next step up is using the dinosaurs to collect the materials.
Well, buddy, I can't help you out on this map, on that one. Now I do got a Duncleo on the center the other night. Thought Lisa was gonna crap herself the other night.
Damn it. Place that door frame absolutely backwards. Oh, wait a minute, no I didn't. Oh shit, now I can't decide if it's backwards or if it's the right way. No, that's the right way. I don't even know where would you even start to look for one of those on this map, Wow? Over by the redwood, you think?
I don't remember where we seen one last time on the other map. On this one, but you know, on our other server.
Right. I I swear I want to think I saw them at the Redwood.
I think you're right. I know that's where the jumping tigers were, the ones that climb. I think you're right though. I think that's where they're at. But I think they're more on the right hand side of the redwoods, I think.
Yeah. See, what I can't remember is if there was a clear... I don't think there's a clear river to be able to get back there. Yeah, you can.
Should be able to get there
right.
by...
I think that one right behind me goes back there without having to get into the swamp.
Yeah, if not, more to the left it should get you there if I remember right. Really? I can't spell stone right? And more wood. And I can't move worth a darn. Yeah, I can.
This is an expensive ass boat.
You ain't lying.
And I'm trying not to misplace not a single piece so that I don't waste anything, you know?
Right. I'm trying to think of a way to make it a little smaller starting out.
Well, you know, honest with you, I did the same thing. I was trying to, and I ended up right back at the same damn size I built the last one.
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't think there's a way you can.
I think it was pretty much just about maximized last time.
I know what I do with it. We had constructions off. I do it in thatch.
Exactly right. Let's be done with it. Something tells me a thatch trapping boat won't get you very far in here.
No. It probably even gets you killed.
Likely.
If I remember right, I think I'll need like 12 ceilings, stone ceilings. If I remember right. I'll start out with that. If I need to make more, I'm gonna have to get more materials anyhow.
Well, you know how to do the thatch ceiling trick where you can put foundations for the whole bottom of the boat, right?
Yep. I'm gonna do that on it.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest that. Oh no, did you get killed?
All your engrams went away? A few of mine went away too. There's a, what the heck is it called, Ranger? Ain't there a thing where you can get that back?
The mind wipe potion.
I don't know how that works. I'm not worried about it for myself. off what I
Well, what
lost.
I've been doing, since it's a kind of a server glitch, and I don't know why it's been doing that, and I read on the wildcard page, and that's kind of like an ongoing problem with the dedicated servers, and I think it has to do with the way people are logging out. And anyway, when they come back in, it's having a hard time remembering what they had encrypted and what they didn't as far as the engrams go. But there's a mind wipe potion you can take that strips you all the way back down to level 1, and it takes all your engrams and closes them. But it gives you all the engram points back, and you just go through and unlock everything again, and as you unlock everything, it puts your level back to where you started. It kind of lets you clean sweep and rework your engram. Matter of fact, you can make it in the game to be able to rework your engram tree, just in case you want to open different stuff that you didn't open before. But if you need one, if you get screwed up and you need one, just let me know. And that's one of the few things I will spawn into the game just because of that glitch. But that's about the only thing I'll spawn in for anybody. I mean, it will straighten out your problem. I know, because I've had it happen to me, and I used one, and it put me right back where I was. Matter of fact, while I was doing it, I made one or two better decisions about what I wanted open and what I didn't. All right, yeah, give me a second, and I'll spawn some of them in. I just got to get the code for them.
I'm not worried about myself. I didn't go.
Well, I'll have them over here in a locked chest if you end up needing them later.
I think another way it happens if you take your meat from your dead body. Because that's the only time I ever have trouble off of it. That's the third time I did that and I had that happen.
Well, you know, I've seen a lot of times where I'll go back to collect my body, and instead of it just being my just my materials, it's got like all these red engrams in it. And I'm kind of wondering if those points, if it tries to take the engrams back from you when you die for certain reasons.
That's what I'm starting thinking, because when I take my meat off my body, and that's the only time that happens to me. It's the third time, and I think what I'm going to do if I do die, which I normally don't die, but if I do, don't take my meat off of me.
So in other words, what you say is don't hack up your own body.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Can you? What'd you ask me? You talking about how you use the raft, as far as what you can put on it? Yeah, I mean, you can put pretty much anything you want to on the raft. I mean, it's got a limitation to 80 pieces. In other words, like a wall segment is a piece, that would count towards the 80. A chest would count towards the 80, but the items in the chest does not count.
Thank goodness.
80 physical items attached to the boat is what you have to count. But just like me, I guess you've seen Blood's boat over there. That one's pretty much decked out. That has all 80 items on it. It can't have anything else on it. And then I've got two different boats over here. I've got a resource boat that I've built, and I'm currently building a trapping boat. So if you can make it over towards me, you can take a look at those.
Now I gotta think where I got my.
I'm sorry. Ask me one more time. I have problems hearing. No. The only time a dinosaur is going to attack the boat is if you provoke it and you run and get on the boat. Like if you're just going out in the sea and you come over like the top of a megalodon or something like that, it's not gonna just attack you. Yeah, you're pretty much safe on the boat as long as you don't do nothing stupid.
Sound like something me and Riley would do, though.
But if you know how to use your map and the coordinates on it, I am at roughly 80-30. When you're looking at the map, the first number are the ones going down the side. The second number are the ones going across the bottom. So you go down the side to line 80, and then you come over to line 30, and that'll pretty much put you real close to where I am. And when you're looking at the map, you do not go by the ME, you go by the peg.
Alright, so you're close to whatever?
I'm at 80-30. You are currently at about 85, I'd call it 85-47. So you got to come in a little bit and over a lot. I'm on the tip of that island. It kind of looks like a face. 80-30. Yep. That's the 80 line, and you go over to 80, and then you want to be at 30. Just work your way over that way. Okay. Now, if you need, if you need to, have you built on a raft before? Okay. Well, there's kind of a trick to getting started with it. So if you come over here with it before you start building, I'll show you what you need to do to line everything up to get your foundation centered and everything on it. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. Alright, let me see what I gotta do to get you these white potions. Many times as I've spawned this thing in, you'd think I would remember it. Let's see. That's something else. I'll do this. That is a consumable. Mind wipe tonic. 413. Alright, let's see here. Okay.
I took my trike and I hit one of them parasaurs right in the butt.
Oh my god.
He looked back at me like he got violated or something. It was just funny way he was looking at me. Oh crap, that was level 100.
Number 3. 0. Yeah, you're getting here. Yeah, taming's not that hard. It's just if you haven't really experienced doing it, it's kind of a pain the first few times, but it's not that bad. What? That's all right. We don't hold that against them.
No, we all were.
We were like the worst noobs. Trust me.
Yeah.
We did some stupid behind stuff trying to learn how to play this game. Good God. Nah, you're doing fine. You're building a house, you're getting your own stuff, you don't ask for a lot of help from time to time. You're doing great, man. Keep going. No problem.
Yeah, you're doing good, man.
See, the ones that we really get turned off with are like people that get on here and they want us to give them everything. They don't want to do nothing. Now, I don't mind giving somebody something if they're willing to learn and try to get it on their own eventually. You know, that's my thing. If you're trying, I'm helping. But if you're not trying, you're just mooching, then no. Hell, I'll give up on you real quick. Well, it kind of depends. Because, I mean, like, at my level, with a pike, I can get them in the, lead them up in the shallows where they can't maneuver real good, and I can, as long as they're not over a level 70, I can normally take them out without dying. But if I'm in open water, I mean, I've had a 12 just rip my behind. Oh yeah. You'll see me. I got one boat on the river with fires going in it. The base itself is lit up with electrical lights, and then well, I don't have nothing burning over here towards the other boat. And I am in. Okay, well, you about to me. Yep, just keep following the 80 line. Matter of fact, you want to pretty much head directly towards the red orb. Yep, there's one right up at the corner on the beach. So when you get past that, just follow that beachhead around and you'll hit me. Yeah, I can see it from where I'm at. Just keep following the shore. Yep, just follow the shore on your left-hand side. No, I'm sorry, your right-hand side. I think 30 to 50. I mean, you can hop off the raft and check it. That beach is safe.
I see like maybe 10 dodos. So
Get out of my way!
level 27. I'm going to.
Yeah, that primitive pistol and the long neck rifle are my two favorite weapons. Oh, there you go. It's no problem.
Yeah, so there's like a little fire concern. Go to the left.
Yep. I'm right up here at the house. Oh, there you are. But yeah, like I said, I have this boat right here, which is my resource gathering boat. And I keep a bunch of you can come on in here. I got to keep a bunch of cabinets and stuff in here, smithy bench, forges, things like that, and access to the roof, you know, to be able to go out and collect stuff with. And then the one I'm currently working on, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the dark or not, but it's right over here in the lagoon. And this style of boat is what we call a trapper boat. And basically, it'll have a big pin behind that ramp, and what you do is you ram that ramp up against the dirt on the bank, and then you aggro the dinosaur, and they'll chase you up that ramp, fall into that pin, and then you just got a bunch of doorways that you can sit the trinket through, and it can't get to you and harm you. So you basically got it locked up in a pin where it can't eat you. And then once you trank him down, you just open the side doors and walk him off, and bam, you got him. But let's get you this mind wipe potion where you can start working on getting that straight. It's in here in the house.
So I use all my stuff, or like...
No. It'll just erase your engrams and your level, but you're gonna get it all back. You'll see how it works. Just trust me. It's gonna fix your problem. Yep, come on in right here. And then this is the shop in here. The mind wipe potion is in that first cabinet right there as you come in. Can you get in there? Yeah, okay. You just need one of them. Yeah, just... you have to take all 10. When you get them in your inventory, you just keep splitting them until you get it down to one, and then just put the others back in the cabinet. I usually, if I spawn them, I spawn some extras just in case anybody else has that problem, and we at least have them here. And I would suggest probably just staying right in here while you're doing that so nothing attacks you while you're in the middle, because it's going to take you a minute to go through all the Ingrams. Yeah, and just take your time, put everything back. And I'll tell you, do not waste any of your points in stamina, because I have the server set to unlimited player stamina, so you can just run and run and run and run and run and not run out of stamina. So don't put none in that. Did you already put some in it? Grab another potion and start over one more time. Yeah, you don't waste none of your points in stamina. It doesn't do you any good. Yeah, I found that weight is about 600 is what you really need. That's a really good number, especially if you get into building real heavy. Yeah, because I'll tell you my stats real quick. I got my health is sitting at 280. My oxygen is at 204. I like to usually double my oxygen just because I like to dive for the oil and stuff. The food and water I don't mess with. Weight, I got mine at 640. Melee is at 230. Movement speed, I don't really mess with it because you pretty much run and run and run. Fortitude, I keep that usually about 20. And then my crafting speed, I like it on about 120% just to make things craft a little faster, because I craft a lot of crap. Yeah, you sound like you got it going. Just don't forget to put a little bit in that fortitude, because your fortitude is what keeps you from getting cold, hot, hungry. It keeps your tempura from happening, like if someone tranks you. Like right now with me being my fortitude up on 20, it would take you about double the trank darts to put me down as it would for someone to put you down with nothing in that category. Yeah, your fortitude can, like I said, it controls how the weather affects you, how quick you get hungry, how quick you get thirsty, how much would, like I said, when someone hits you, how quick you go unconscious. It's very important. A lot of people overlook it, but it's extremely important. Mostly they overlook it because they just don't know what it is.
42 to...
As long as you're above 10, you're good. Above 10.
You said you had like 20?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got the extra point. At this point, I'm just putting stuff kind of wherever I feel like it, as I upgrade. Then you're going to be good. Most places you'll notice now that the weather won't bother you as much. The heating's not going to bother you as much. You're not going to get as hungry as quick. 10 is a real good number. Uh-huh. I've only had it happen once. Yeah, now if you're talking about when you're selecting your Ingrams, I have noticed that when you're picking stuff on that very first row, like the primary Ingrams, it's like your cursor goes away and you've got to wait on it to come back, or either you have to exit and go back in. Yeah, I have that problem every time. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I already can't wait till I get done with this boat.
If it's anything like mine, it's a slow grind.
Oh yeah.
If you're planning on going up into the snow biome, like if you're looking to tame like a woolly mammoth or any of the woolly rhinos or anything like that, then yeah. I don't normally mess with it till later in the game. And normally by the time I get there, my fortitude's so daggum high, I can pretty much go with the snow naked and it won't matter. The which one? No. I know some of the guys we play with, they make them from time to time and lock each other up, but I don't. It probably would be on like an open, like a PvP server, like on the, if you were raiding and things like that, but.
Have 2 points here. It's been weird. I forgot to put back the mine way. No, I'm a bird now.
Okay. Tell me what wood components you have open to work with. I mean, obviously you have the wooden foundation. Do you have the wooden pillar?
Do I have a wooden pillar? Nope.
Okay.
I do not see that.
All right, that's not a problem. I can make you one of those to use to start the boat.
Okay.
fact, I've got one in the inventory. And when you get back down here at your raft, if you look in the cooking pot, I just stuck it in there. But you'll need wooden foundations. You're going to need 8 of them to make the base foundation of the boat. If you go in wood. Now, if you're going to go stone, then obviously you need 8 stone foundations. And you are perfectly welcome to hang out around here and gather what you need, because when you come out of the house, straight ahead, that whole bluff is full of freaking stone and trees. So, and when you get those foundations made, I'll show you how to place them and get started. And then after that, whatever you want to do to the boat's kind of up to you, because you're just basically building right off of what you start. So it's simple. I'm over here working on my trapping boat again. Yeah, I'm gonna get me one of them. I don't know how the hell you pronounce that thing, but one of those donkeys, the Chattacatheriums that throw the mud. Ooh, I think I said it right. Chattacatherium. How about that? Slipped out.
I know it's the I left some 35 for you.
Alright, appreciate it. Have you made any narcotics yet?
Yeah. No, I think I haven't, but I made it so
Okay. Well, I know you were talking about wanting to go start taming. I just didn't know if you needed a few things to put in your inventory to help you out with that.
Oh, that's totally good. Yeah.
Let me know if you get in any trouble on taming, bud.
Alright, thank you.
I get done with my boat, you're more than welcome to come with me.
Cool. I'll be one. Wow, I can't believe you guys haven't gone to California.
No, I hadn't made it over that way yet.
You guys said stuff.
I'm honestly too poor to travel. I had money a year ago, but I've had pretty bad luck lately.
Yeah, and I'm definitely on the opposite side of the country, because I'm in South Carolina, right by Myrtle Beach.
I didn't know you were going traveling. I'm going to Mexico or something.
Well, Myrtle Beach it's the area of South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, Cherry Grove, all those, Sunset Beach. That's pretty much the East Coast equivalent to some of y'all's over in California.
Right.
I wouldn't say ours is quite as interesting. I'll use that word. Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you one thing for sure. The pace of living over here in South Carolina, North Carolina is a lot slower than it is anywhere else. Like someone from New York or something would come down where we are and probably pull their hair out trying to get shit done, because we just don't do things that fast.
Now I need to get a lot of fiber.
say, you got a sickle, don't you?
Yep.
Well, then you are set.
Yes, I am.
Last time I was doing this in another game, in another lobby, I found my first scissors. What is it?
You can actually use the scissors on other players or yourself to change your hairstyle, to dye your hair. You can actually cut your hair and collect the hair to put with the pelt and stuff to make the fur armor. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, the obsidian. Are you familiar with this map? What they call Iron Mountain? Okay, well, when you get airborne, you'll see the tallest mountain on the map, and it's got kind of a flat, slanted top to it. If you fly up to there, up in the middle of that volcano area, there's absolutely no dinosaurs, but it is full of metal, crystal, and obsidian. All you can want.
And if you have scissors, how do you like cut your own hair?
When you equip them just like you would a hatchet or anything else. And I think the R2 button, when you click it by somebody, you cut their hair. The L2 button, you do your hair.
Yep.
And what price can you get it?
Well, is my place still open? If the doors are still open, go in there and look in my smith bench. There's a pair of scissors in there. Get those out and use them on yourself.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I can make another pair. Just keep those.
You can put a mustache on a chick, too.
Yeah, most of my male characters, I run around with a big, long goatee and a mohawk.
I was kind of ornery one time. I gave Lisa a beard.
I think she went around like 2 days before she realized you'd done that too. You gave her that little handlebar mustache, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Rain.
And of course, obviously, the more hair you cut off yourself, the more you have in your inventory towards the fur armor. Because I know when we first got our first sets of them, we never could find anywhere to get pelt, so we just kept cutting each other's hair until we had enough hair to make the armor sets.
Especially
the girl characters, because the hair grows quick.
Oh my god, that was cool. There's a mustache and the mohawk. Oh, that gets worried.
And there's also some color dyes in that bench too. If you put those in your inventory and go back and clip your hair, you can take any of those dyes and apply them to your hair if you wanted to change your hair color. But I think that's about the only other customization you can do to yourself. It'll grow back in. It'll grow back in. When it grows out this time, it'll be a mohawk. But yeah, if you know the recipes in the cook pot, the dyes are really easy to make. They're super simple. You just need a water skin and the berries and a piece of charcoal. You just got to know the combination of the berries to get the colors you want. So if there's any of those colors in there you want to take with you or you want to hang on to, go ahead, because I can make colors. They're simple. Because you can take those same colors and apply them to like a paintbrush, and you can paint the doors and the walls of your buildings. You can apply the dyes to your armors and change the colors. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with those dyes. You can even dye your weapons. But yeah, feel free to hold on to whatever colors in there you want. I don't really care. They're easy to make. Sure. If you need more, let me know. And I can make them, or either I can show you how to make them, whichever one you want. Not a problem. Alright, so I can go back and get rid of these. I always forget I don't need these. Oh, wait a minute. How many did it go away and say? I did. Oh, yeah. Okay. What you want to do? Did you get it out of the cook pot? Okay. First thing you want to do is grab the rudder of your boat and take the sail down. You should see an option for taking down the sail. It should say hide sail. You have to do it at the rudder of the boat. Yep. Just hold the triangle and it'll give you more options other than driving it. There you go. Alright, now the trick to this is to put the column in your inventory and activate it like you're going to place it, but don't place it, just so that you have the column out there floating around in front of you. Yep. Now, if you got that out, then turn around and look at the boat and grab it like you're going to drive it. Click the triangle when it says drive raft, and what's going to happen is that column, as soon as you grab the raft, is going to snap right to the middle front of the boat. All right. Well, you're not. Now make sure because you're not. I don't see you're not holding on. And you do it while the column is still activated. There you go. Yep. So click that and go into driving the boat, and you should move. Your character will actually move and center on the rudder. No. Don't place it until you can't. You don't want to place it until you actually grab the rudder of the boat like you're going to drive away. So click on it. Click drive. There you go. Now you see how the column should be like placed. It should be like right here. All right. Go ahead and click to place the column. Perfect. All right. Now you can let go of the raft.
Can I join you?
Get one of your foundations. And when you place it right here, it's going to click to the side of the column and it's going to drop down into the boat a little ways so that it protects the raft.
Oh, it's in the middle.
Yep. Go ahead and place it. Perfect. Now you can take the column down because you don't need it anymore. And then basically you can put one more foundation to each side, 3 out to the front, and then 1 on each side of your rudder. And once you get to that point, holler at me and we'll do the next piece.
Hey, Ranger, I got somebody else wants to join us.
All right.
Send me a friend's request.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
New
there's
to the
plenty of
arcade.
trees. Help yourself.
Okay. Oh, it's fire. Yeah, quick. No, I'm not gonna cut the trees that are close to your house. I don't. Do you need to your highway?
The ones right up near the house, leave them be. The ones out here on this island are the ones I normally cut down. Even the little skinny ones still give you like 40 or 50 wood. But yeah, the ones right around the house, I kind of leave them just for the look. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you see how I did this one right here. This is if you come inside this one real quick when you get to a point.
Not the new one.
All right, now wait a minute. You don't want to put a foundation here because you won't be able to use the rudder of the boat. What you're going to put right here is you're going to put one of those open floor hatches. Yeah, the floor hatch or the ceiling hatch, same thing. Should be just a wooden hatch. Oh. Let's see what it's actually called. Yeah, wooden hatch frame. That's what you want to put there. And if you don't have one, I can make you one and put it in the cook pot. Okay, well here, let me do that so you can finish that part of the boat at least. Let's see, craft. Hatch.
ARC update is out.
I haven't got it yet.
It's a version 1.17. I think you might have already gotten it.
Probably have.
Alright. That hatch frame is in the cook pot. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I'm always on like, around like 10 to 6 o'clock in the evening. Well, I can still stay on longer. I don't be off like that.
Alright.
I can still play. Since my mom and dad or people passed, I guess for a while. I have to play until we come back.
Nope.
say comments about it today. But yeah, I love Arkham. I've seen the trailer from Bliss Cool.
It's fun.
It's fun. Yeah. Yeah, underwater thing. That's cool. You don't want a base already?
We're on our own little base.
Yeah, I can help you all guys out and get you materials and all that stuff. I know it sounds good, but it's been a while. I haven't been on, but I've never been on it for a long time. I used to play it, but I just don't remember much about it as much because, well, I look up the stuff on Wikipedia. That's all I know. Yeah, Wikipedia. But it's always good to learn more stuff.
Well, I don't know if Wild Man's told you or not, but what we normally do in here, I don't know if what your East Coast or Central Time or what you are as far as your time zone. Okay. But we're East Coast time, and normally I cut the server on around 5:30 to 6 o'clock on the weekdays, and it'll run till maybe midnight or longer, just depending on what we're doing. And then it's usually on Saturday and Sundays. Only got 2 rules on here. One is please don't build on the metal spawn resource areas. And the second one is over on the west coast, there is a rock formation with a tree coming up the center. You will find a small thatch house and a young lady over there. That's my daughter. She's learning how to play the game, and I'd appreciate it if you just kind of left her be over there. But other than that, we're kind of doing our own things. Pick you out a location, get yourself set up. If you need any help with anything, don't hesitate to ask. Because I'm an old
person. I just play games. Not to have fun, just to learn.
I hear you. But if you're looking for a place to get on here and do that and not have to worry about getting raided and punked out and everything else, you're in the right place.
No problems,
No, and the only thing that, like I said, that I don't do that most admin servers do, I have a strict rule that I do not spawn stuff into this game, and I play under the same rules that everybody else do. So you're not going to see no massively armored Quetzals flying around or shit that looks like it's impossible to make. That's right. Oh yeah, you can have as many beds as you want. I normally keep a bed in my fort, and I keep a bed on each raft in case I screw up when I'm out with the boat, because I don't want to lose it.
Just the bed that has the wood board, is that better than the sleeping bag?
Well, now the sleeping bag is going to be easier to make because it takes less resources, but you can only use it once. Once you use it, it's gone. But you can pick it up and put it back in your inventory. The wooden bed you can use multiple times, but once you place it, you can't pick it back up. Yeah, so they kind of both got their pros and cons. I mean, I use a combination of sleeping bags and the wooden beds.
I know the wooden beds will actually let you constantly spawn. You got to put them in a place where you actually spawn.
That's right. I mean, I wouldn't waste using wooden beds until you get like a house set up or something like that, you know?
what's good for mining metal? What do you use?
It's going to be, you want to use your pickaxe. That's what you'll do for metal.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to want to, I don't have any metal nodes around over here, but the backside of Herbivore Island has them, and then up in Iron Mountain's got them. But you'll see like a rock that has like a gold swirl through it, and those are your metal nodes, and you'll get a lot more metal out of them than a regular rock. Now, one other thing that you can get a lot of metal out of, you see these little round, smooth rocks that are right by the rivers? They look like boulders, the little round ones that like right here. Believe it or not, those river stones have got a lot of metal in them. A lot of people don't know that.
How much do you get out of it?
Probably 5 to 10 pieces per rock. But now, just a few things so you'll know, on this server, I have the resource gathering turned up, so you're going to get more items per swing on like your axe and your pickaxes and all, just because I don't want to spend all my time beating on trees. You also don't waste any of your upgrades in stamina, because I've got the server set where the players have infinite stamina, so you can just run and run and run, so upgrading stamina is pointless.
Yo.
Just your health and eating and all that, right?
Yeah, you'll want to focus on your weight, carry weight, your fortitude, your melee, because your melee, even though we don't really fight too much, but if you get your melee up, obviously you can take out the dinosaurs quicker, but you also get more items per hit on your resource gathering when your melee's up higher too. I don't know if you know that or not. Yeah, the stronger you can hit something, the more you can gather out of it. And like I said, the other thing you want to make sure you want to do is at some point you want to make sure you get your fortitude up to at least 10. A lot of players don't realize that fortitude actually does something. What are you doing? And what it does is it makes you resistant to the cold, to the heat. It makes you hungry a lot less. It makes you thirsty a lot less. It makes your tempura harder to go up. So in other words, if you were to get tranked by a player like on a PvP server, if you've got a fortitude of 20, they're going to have to take twice the trank darts that it would for a normal person to put you under, because you have such a high fortitude. Oh man, on those PvP servers, it's not the darts you got to watch out for, it's the freaking clubs, man. Those things are so OP, it ain't funny when it comes to knocking people out. That wooden club is a beast. I'm telling you, some like a level 70 character with a 200 melee can hit you with a club and you're gone. You're Sleeping Beauty for a little while.
Yep.
And then I learned a neat trick too while I was watching a YouTube video today. And if you knock somebody out, if you feed them stem berries to get their tempura up, you can turn around at the same time and feed them narco berries. You can feed them stem berries at the same time, and when they wake up, because you fed them stem berries and narco berries, they'll keep passing out every 5 or 6 seconds for like the next 10 minutes. Yeah, they'll get back up and think they're okay, and then like 10 seconds later, boop, they fall back down again.
I made an error.
Oh yeah, you got it going on here now. Look at you. Well, you can get into tech gear. The tech gear has to be gotten through doing the boss fights through the obelisks. We haven't messed with those as much just because it takes so much effort to beat one of those bosses, and then you only get a certain amount of the engrams to start working towards opening the pieces. It's just ridiculous. I mean, most server admins get to a point when they want to start messing with that stuff, they just spawn it in. But like I said, I don't really do that crap. But any of these obelisks here that you want to, if you get to a point where you feel like you can handle one, you're welcome to. I know a lot of server admins freak out when you go in the obelisk fights, on their servers, but I don't care. If you think you can handle it, go for it. Well, now here's the thing. If you stay in the player dedicated servers, once you get where you can fly, you can go over to one of the obs, and I don't know if you know it or not, but you can upload gear and your character into the ob, and then when you switch to a server, if you can get back to another obelisk, you can then download your character and your gear, and you can actually move between servers as many times as you want to, and not have to restart your character. That's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it can be done. Right, and a lot of times on the public servers, the alpha tribes have normally got most of the obs kind of locked down and under their control so that other tribes can't come in and raid them. Yep. And it's getting dark again.
Do you have any living
The standing torches? Oh, the ramps. I don't have any made, but I can make you a couple.
Now I gotta get wood.
Yeah, well, don't forget this hatch frame is in this cook pot too for you.
Ooh, I got a
put over
purple
your
drop.
rudder. And the ramps are in there too. Yeah.
Ooh. I got a blueprint for a mammoth.
Is it a regular or a ramshackle?
It's primitive.
Okay. Said it's for the mammoth?
Yep.
Hold on to it. We won't be going over there no time, so you freeze your nuts off.
Oh yeah. It'll be a while, but we'll be getting some.
where do I put my, where do I put the window thing?
Over the top of the rudder where you put that foundation that time. It just kind of completes out the deck.
Oh, I see we got character speed at the 100% too, at something like that's something.
What's the matter, Susan? You gonna get on here and play, or are you not doing it tonight? Yeah, well, I don't really think there's nobody else that was gonna originally do that on here, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Wild doesn't have one. I just did some new one.
Is Maggie getting on?
I don't think so. She's had a bad headache all day long. I think she might be gonna sit it out tonight.
Okay.
which reminds me, I got to go over there and feed her bird.
No, she's
No,
11.
she's 12. She's been in school.
Or 12.
11. The other day you fussed at me because I called you too young. Today you fussed at me because I made you too old. I'll get it right eventually. I'll get it right eventually.
Get him, Maggie.
Well, that's good because the other day I didn't. I was going to say I didn't know how old I was, so don't feel bad. Hell, this year I thought I was 39 for half of the year. I'm getting ready to turn 40, and my wife said, "No, you're 38. You're going to turn 39." I'm like, "Hell yeah! I just got a whole year back." Bam!
I hate to
I
admit,
got all excited about that.
I did something like that last year.
Bad thing, I was trying to think about how much official paperwork I put down the wrong damn birthday on. Yeah. That could be bad. Yeah, I know. Details. I'm not into details.
Oh yeah, who typed to me a while ago? They asked me what the heck was I doing.
Wow, man, let's be honest. That's probably a legitimate question.
I'm putting the concrete more in the boat.
Alright, let me fly my happy butt over here and check on your bird. I don't think they've actually put that one in yet. I think that is to come. Yeah. Because we haven't seen it yet.
That's the update I thought they all was talking about. Hope not today.
I mean, unless you're talking about that Chattatherium thing that throws the stones and stuff. Yeah, that's that thing you were showing me the other day, wasn't it? Yeah.
Every time I put the, it's quiet. Every time I put the, I couldn't get,
I did take off and go the right way to your place, didn't I? Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know. You can't see nothing. You're going to that drop right there. That looks like the backside of the Ponds Lagoon. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm going to get eaten down here. By a Sarco watch. Alright, had a water bladder in it. Need that.
Where you at, in the swamp?
No, I'm over on the west coast side over here, going over to Maggie's to check on her bird. Make sure it don't starve. And quite honest with you, as thick as this fog is and it's dark, I really don't know where the hell I'm at. I can't see nothing. All about to you.
boom, there we go. Oh, there's the light.
We're on the island right now.
We do got
But, I
one
mean,
on all
we
three.
we have established areas on all three, on the center, the Scorch, and on the island. It looks the same that it always looked to me, but we've only been playing for, God, what, 2-3 months?
Something like that.
So if it was different before, I wouldn't know.
Well, I did start it before you guys did with the gun in them. I haven't noticed no difference.
Oh yeah, well I can tell you right now, I've seen older video clips of it where it looked more video gamey. It looks more real animation now. It's really nice looking as far as how it actually looks. This is you right here. I flew right at the top of it. Yeah, I don't, like I said, as far as like future news and things like that, I don't keep up with it as much as I probably should. We just kind of play, and if we see something different, we go, damn, when did they change that? Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, I don't think I got to worry about him. Do you want any of the stuff I got out of that drop since it was right here by you? Spark powder, water bladder, sleeping bags, campfires.
What can I do with carrots and
We'll just keep these.
With keratin,
Keratin. Go ahead, Wow.
you make cementing paste. You can make saddles, bunch of other stuff.
Pretty much anything that you use the chitin for, the keratin can be substituted. So like with the chitin armor and things like that, you can substitute it and use that.
Keratin and chitin. If you're going to get a pterygon bird, you're going to need a lot of it to make a saddle.
Menu pages on.
Awesome.
Yep, I knew it.
So they're reworking the crafting menus. Oh, wonderful. I just got used to these.
Not only was select your character size and you'll have different kind of skills you get. But for the different there's been some of the female and male has been
That'll be interesting.
This one's gonna have a unicorn and you know Alcor from the new dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be here too. There's a dog too. And
Hmm.
a new underwater team. And he's pretty good. He's into dinosaurs and not underwater faces.
Ooh, I love the pistol and sword. The need. Like 30. That's cool. In 2 days, I can be level 30.
They do got double XP for right now too.
Do you need on the preserving bin? It's called, do you need a
No, the only thing you have to do is put spark powder in the preserving bin, and it'll extend the life of your meat.
I can't wait till I do get electricity again.
You ain't got a generator over there yet, Wild?
No.
Oh, I thought you were already making power.
No, I wish. I know as soon as I start my crops, I want to have all that.
See, I don't want to put I don't want to put wooden ramps on this. I want metal ramps. Yeah, I wonder how. Let's go see how hard that's going to be. I think I got a blueprint for them.
Actually, no, I'm going to put a ramp here.
That's a metal ceiling.
Dude, is that for my items? Is this? Is that for my items?
Ask me that again. I'm sorry. My daughter was talking to me at the same time. Yes. Yeah, it will strip you naked with nothing when you pop up at the other bed.
I'm gonna get hacks from somebody. So people can chill up there sometimes. If I want to go to. How to know that, You want to help someone?
No,
You
we.
want to help someone? I need it. I need it.
Yeah, as soon as I finish this trapping wrap, I'm gonna go find me something. I'm gonna go get a carno or something. I gotta get a meat eater.
Hey, it might be 1.17. Have y'all looked back the update yet? It's I don't know.
Oh, you might be probably okay.
Team art. Trying to see which version we're on here. Surprised it doesn't say.
No, go to Arc Survival, you hit the middle button and go to Arc Survival and then use the options button and say updated history.
Options.
Oh, 1.16 still emerging improvements. And I'm on a 1.17 update. Wow. So this might be it right here. It's showing that I'm at the 1.16 version. And it says here that I'm getting a new update, 1.17.
I'm pretty sure that's the one we're on.
Oh, that's all I needed.
I don't know if it has to be the same set or the
Oh, well, who wants to keep
but if you have a half broken armor and another piece of half broken armor, you put them in
There's an update on Arc ps4 now.
but together.
I haven't got the update yet.
Yeah, it's probably the one you have already lost.
Probably there's someone watching me saying that there's a new update coming out right now.
Okay, here we go. They require cementing paste.
You have to Kive and Keck for update.
Yeah, I have that. Good night. Now ramps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why you still having that update?
You might wonder why I work that way.
I haven't got it yet. When it comes up, I'll download it.
Oh man, are you talking to yourself again?
I got somebody watch me. They're like, "Why ain't you updating the thing? You gotta go to it to update it."
Oh, so we don't have the most upgraded one.
I guess not.
Is already in ps4.
I got them with the zebra and stuff.
Let's go out and see where we're at here.
Well, Ranger, if you don't get kicked out, let me know.
Oh, awesome.
If you do get it downloaded, I don't want to try it and get kicked out. I'm working on my boat. I'm lost without my boat. Completely lost.
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
What can I call you?
Harry,
Is the update fire AF?
I don't know, my buddy's checking on the update right now.
it might be the new version now.
Oh, it is wild. When you go off, it's going to make you update before you can come back in. There is a new update.
How big of an update is it?
I'm checking right now.
If it ain't that big, I reckon I can do it quick, get it out of my hair, but...
It's not gonna be that big. It's only 3.47 gigs.
I'm ready to start taming again.
Yeah, it's version 1.7.
I got revenge for a couple raptors, a T-Rex, and a couple carnos. I'm turning them into my personal slaves.
Yeah, I just started my update right now. Maggie, flip the TV and let me start, and let's start yours so you can get the update too.
Yep, you were right.
1.17. Yep, that's the new one. I don't know. Could be. Well, I'm gonna say this. I've got mine downloading it, my daughter's PlayStation downloading it. I'm gonna probably have to shut the server down and let the server system download it, because y'all won't be able to join the server if the versions don't match. Yep.
Alright, I'll do that right now and get it over with.
Yeah, go ahead and jump off Wild and do that, and then I'm gonna set the server and let it get it download on it too.
That'll work.
I have a damn house full of these PlayStation 4s. I swear I'm ignorant. So I could do the other one.
Yep, it's updating right now. Hey Ranger, did you get an update for Destiny Thursday? I did too, I didn't realize it till now. I'm gonna have to go back and remonetize this video.